Dude, I played him before.
For real?
Yeah.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Serious, bro.
And I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now the toss to Bell right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Nasty.
Yeah, 180.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me y'all going for it. It's fucking 26, bro.
Oh, you punted.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Come on, TC. Let's get it. Let's get it to
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try to extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Get ready, TC.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, boy, man.
How's work, though, man?
Work was cool, man. Work very bad. I low-key tweaked my groin, though, so I had to go to the jacuzzi. That motherfucker massage it.
You getting freaky too much. Be cool.
Nah, not at all, my nigga.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Single. 44. Kid 26. Watch the run.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go. Like 20. 50, Mike 50, huh? I got him.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Throw left side complete. That's counted. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football to catch him off balance.
And he did. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Black 30. Alert, alert.
Same thing.
Watch the pass.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hopkins.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to walk one deep left, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. As his guys are in for 6, and the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what you hear on the sidelines?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this with PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes To the right side, it's Kelsey. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears will add on to their lead. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line? And one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Black 20. Man, I got you. Eight. Check my 40. That's the pass. Let's go. Solid, 5 down. 40.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Von Miller, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger, incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Heat these two.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell.
Why did you move him?
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And cuts right, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Le'Veon Bell, 68 yards, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. They've done a good job of holding him down in the 1st half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And some room to roam now. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ready? 230. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Flag it through.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver, and even 70 yards. They come out here in the eye. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Ben Roethlisberger with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Allen. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now. It's Bell. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Come on, what's happening?
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line. Black 20. I got you. I got you.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were...
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
I'll play quarterback. Find if you want me to.
Let me go grab some of the heat.
This be the green light. Go. Times burn level.